Hi, I'm Nicole, a fitness expert from sparkpeople.com. In this video, I'm going to take you through a short workout using Pilates exercises that are great for the hips and thighs. So I recommend that you watch my other video, the Intro to Pilates Principles. It's a really short introduction to help you focus on the right things to make sure you're doing your exercises correctly before you try this one. And when you're ready, make sure you have a mat for some cushioning. You don't have to wear shoes because this is Pilates, but you can wear them if that works for you. So we're going to come down to the left side, and I'm going to take my elbow directly underneath the shoulder and line up my body with the very back edge of my mat in one straight line here. This is the level I'll work out for all of these exercises, but you can make these exercises easier if you're more of a beginner by lying all the way down to the floor instead of propping up onto your elbow. Okay? So whichever level you're working at, keep that core engaged, your top shoulder pulled back, and your hand light support out in front or even onto your hip to add a little more challenge. All right, we're ready to get started. Make sure your toes are pointing directly in front of you. Those legs are stacked up right on top of each other. We're going to kick our feet forward towards the front edge of the mat just a little bit, then lift that top leg to hip level, pulsing forward twice as you exhale. Flex that foot. Inhale, point the toe back one time. Flex it forward twice. Exhale. And inhale, bring it back. This is a real slow, controlled movement where you're making sure the body is controlled and you're not leaning forward or back. And you just want that leg in line with the hip the whole time, not any higher. Be sure to use that deep Pilates breath to target your abs even more. And back. Let's bring that leg back home now and drop it down. From here, we're going to do an outward rotation from the hip, so your toes point up and then point that toe. As we inhale, we'll lift the foot up, flex, exhale, and slowly pull down. Inhale and lift as high as you can with control, flex, and slowly pull down. I want you to think about your leg being light as a feather. Every time you lift it up, it weighs nothing. Every time you pull down, you're pulling slowly like you're pulling against 1,000 pounds. Steady breath, abs engaged. Last one, and slowly pull it down. Get rid of that outward rotation. Stack those feet up one on top of the other. Now we're just lifting that leg up and down. Exhaling as you lift this time, keeping your toes pointed directly in front of you, and you're lifting as high as you can with control. That means you're balanced, you're not leaning, and you lift slowly and lower slowly. Use that deep breath. And I'm going to take it up just one more time here and hold at your level of control. Make sure you're breathing steady. This top shoulder is pulled back and not rounding forward. Let's pulse that one up and down. Here's 4, 5, one more. And lower it back down. All right, here's a fun one. We're gonna lift that leg up just to hip level, toes point in front of you, making a big bicycle, bringing your knee to your chest, kicking forward, pedaling all the way around. Inhale, knee to chest, kick forward, exhale, pedal it around. Make sure you're working through your own range of motion on this so that you're balanced and you're not leaning forward and back. Try to keep that leg at hip level. You're gonna really start to feel this one through that hip and glute. One more in this direction. Now I'm going to pull it back to the chest and reverse it. Kick back, pedal around as you exhale. Inhale, knee to chest, kick back, and pedal around, exhale. Try to keep that leg up at hip level. Try to keep those abs engaged. Help that body balance. And remember, if any of these gets you difficult, you can lay all the way down on your side instead of propping onto the elbow. And last one. Bring it all the way back in. Now let's take those legs back out, just stack them up. From here, I'm gonna bend at the knees a little bit. This exercise is commonly referred to as a crab. I want you to lift your knee up, pulling your heels together, then bring the knee down. Squeeze the knees together and lift your foot. Then we switch. Exhale, lift the knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift the foot. Inhale, lower. This is really great for the top part of that outer thigh. And make sure you're breathing. Top shoulder pulled back, head and neck in line with the spine. Squeeze the knees, then squeeze the heels each time. Last one. Exhale up. Inhale to lower. Good. All right, we're going to take those legs back out. They're just slightly kicked forward in front of you. And from here, this is going to be a double leg lift. I'm going to lift the top leg, the bottom leg up to meet it, and slowly lower both down together. Exhale, lift the top. Exhale, lift the bottom. Squeeze together and lower down on your inhale. 4 more of those. And breathe steady. This one's usually a little bit easier if you lie all the way down on your side instead of propping onto the elbow. But we're almost done on this side. We're getting ready to switch to the opposite side for all these exercises. Last one. and slowly lower it down. Let's go ahead and switch sides, do that same set of exercises. On the other side now, line up your body with the very back edge of your mat, propped on the elbow or laying all the way down. Stack those legs, kick the feet forward just a little bit, and remember, hand in front or onto the hip. Flex those feet. We're going to lift it just to hip level. Pulse forward twice. Exhale. Point your toe, inhale, bring it back once. And forward for 2. Flex that foot. And point back for 1. Inhaling. Notice the rest of my body is nice and controlled. I'm not leaning forward or back from the torso at all. Really think about balancing on your bottom hip and that bottom leg grounding you down into the floor. And back one more time with that one. Forward twice. Exhale. And back once. Bring that leg back home. Drop it down. Let's do that outward rotation from the hip. Toes point up. Then point the toes. Inhale to lift as high as you can. Flex. Exhale and slowly pull it down. Weight your leg as light as a feather every time you lift it. Think about that. It lifts quickly and easily and pulls down slowly as you flex that foot and exhale. 2 more. Last one up. Inhale and slowly, slowly pull it down. Get rid of that outward rotation. Stack those legs up. Let's exhale and lift that top leg and inhale to lower it. Again, you're lifting as high as you can with control on this exercise, keeping the abs engaged, the shoulders down and back, toes pointing directly in front of you. Steady breath. One more time. And I'm going to lift it one last time to hold as high as you can go. Just hold it steady. Make sure you're breathing and pulse it up. 6 little pulses. Exhale every lift up. Here's 2. Last one and lower. Let's move into that bicycle exercise. We're going to lift that leg just to hip level. Bring the knee to the chest, kick it forward. Exhale, pedal all the way around. Inhale, knee to chest, kick forward. Exhale to pedal it around. Try to keep your leg just at hip level. Do the best you can to keep it up there. And again, remember, line all the way down to your side. We'll make this a little bit easier if you need to. Think about your form. Last one in this direction. And I'm going to take the knee to the chest again. Reverse it. Kick it back. Exhale. Pedal to the front. Inhale, knee to chest. Kick back. Exhale to pedal around. We're almost done on this side. Try to make that movement slow and controlled. Control the rest of your body. Keep it still. Help those abs to pull in and help your body balance. Last one. And knee to chest. Kick it all the way back out. Relax that leg down. We're going to bend the knees a little bit deeper for that crab exercise. Exhale to lift the knee. Pull the heels together. Release. Exhale to lift the foot. Pull the knees together. Release. Tiny little movement there. Make sure you're always working through your own range of movement. No movement ever has to be big. If it's working for you at a smaller range of movement and you feel in control of it. Abs engaged. It's our last one. And release down. I'm going to extend those legs back out one last time for that double leg lift. When you're ready, then top leg up, bottom leg to meet it, and slowly lower it down. Exhale the top leg, exhale the bottom leg. Inhale, drop them together. Think about those legs pulling together, squeezing through the inner thigh like you've got magnets, attracting them to each other and keeping them together the whole time. Good, abs in, shoulders down and back. That's our last one, and slowly lower. We're going to finish with just a couple stretches. Go ahead and push yourself back up. Extend your legs out in front of you and sit tall on those sit bones, lengthening that spine. I'm going to pull my knee towards my chest, wrap the arm around that knee, and twist to the side. You'll feel a nice little stretch there through the sides of the waist and through that outer thigh, hip area that we just worked. Think about lengthening upwards and breathing steady. Go ahead and rotate it back out and switch sides. Pull the knee in, wrap your arm around it, and your opposite hand comes back behind you as you twist slightly. Think about sitting tall, lengthening that spine up and relaxing your shoulders. And twist it forward once again. From here, I'm going to extend my other leg out. Bring my knee in. I'm going to lean back just a little bit to bring the knees in. I'm going to cross the ankle over at the knee and try to lengthen those arms and just lean slightly forward into that glute stretch. You should be able to feel it on the outer thigh of the leg that's crossed here. Make sure you're breathing. And let's lean back and release. Go ahead and switch the cross. Ankle at the knee. Sit tall and lean slightly forward into that one. Relax those shoulders down and back. and lean back to release. Let's take the legs out in front for one last stretch. I want you to separate your feet about hip width apart. Draw those shoulders down and back and sit tall with those abs engaged. Let's lift the arms up, take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, I want you to scoop the abs rounding the back, and we're gonna lean over just a little bit to stretch through those hamstrings as we exhale. Inhale and slowly roll all the way back up. Draw those shoulders down one more time. Deep breath in. Scoop those abs in and reach forward for a nice stretch through the back of the body. And then when you're ready, slowly roll that spine back up. Draw the shoulders down and back. And we're done with our short little outer thigh and hip workout using Pilates exercises. For more fitness ideas, be sure to visit sparkpeople.com.